Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to show you how to make a spring basket. So I have here a piece of watercolor paper, and you notice these little folds. It's because I've already pre-folded it, but you would start with a piece of paper that was square. This one is 11 inches square, which is the size to fit the bottom of a milk container. This one happens to be plastic. You can use a paper one. So the first thing you do is you fold it in half on a diagonal in one direction. And I would use a hard edge surface like the handles of a pair of scissors. You lay it down, and you can't see this in the camera, but you would lay it down and crease, give that a good crease. Then you would open it up and turn it this way. So now you would have a fold going this way and a fold going this way. The next thing you would do is take the corner and fold it into the middle. And you do that from all four sides. And again, using your scissor edges to give it a good crease, and then you would open that up again. Then you would take these corners. So the first folds were just in half in this way. The next fold was to the center. And this next fold is to take the tip and fold it to this crease you made all around the corners. Again, using your scissors. To the crease that you made when you folded it into the center. So as you can see, you fold it into the center, you make this crease here all around the edges. Just trying to see if you can see that. And then you fold that all around the corners into that crease. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold this tip across the center all the way down to there, and this tip all the way down to this crease, and this tip all the way down to this crease, like so. And open that up, and then all the way across, and open that up, and you're going to do the four corners in that way. And now you should end up with, and you see this? That's a mistake. That's an error fold. So ignore that. But you can see in this half, can you see the little creases that have made little squares? And so your whole paper should be covered with these now that you've done all your folds. Let's see. Is that better? Now, you're going to take a pen and mark a square in the center that is 2 cubes wide, 2 cubes square rather. Okay, 2 cubes square. And now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut I just had to make sure, because if you cut it the wrong way, then you've lost your paper. I'm going to cut 1 square off the center. In fact, maybe I'll draw it with my pen so you can see what it looks like. I'll make some arrows there. I'm going to cut right along there. Okay. Only to the center. Don't cut past. You're just cutting two cube lengths, two square lengths. You don't want to cut into this center square. That's where this is going to sit. And then you do the same thing on this side, the opposite side of this. I recommend drawing it on the paper just to be sure, because even though I've been making these for so many years, I've definitely overshot it. Okay, so now you have this. Okay. So you're going to take these wider flaps, these wider wings, and fold that in like that. And then you're going to lift it up. Fold the side flaps in. So now you have this. Do it again. So we have this now. You're going to fold this in so that the corner at the edge of the paper is inside that square. You're going to lift that up and then fold those in. You're going to do the same on the other side. This way. This way. You should do this laying flat on your table and not up in the air the way I'm doing it, but I want you to be able to see. Like that. Now you have this. Now you're going to lift up these shorter, smaller wings and tuck them inside. You should have something that looks like this, which will fit this. Do that again. We have our paper from our folding. We're going to take these bigger wings and fold the corner in so that this little corner triangle is laying inside the center square. We're going to lift that up. Fold that in. Fold that in. And you're going to do the same with the other side. Okay. And then this. And this. You have this lovely little box, which the 11 by 11 square should fit bottom of a milk carton. And I suggest, I'm not really sure, let's see, let me measure this. 11 by 11 box will give you a 1 3/4 inch. This is 1 3/4 inches high, so that means you need about a 1 3/4 inch high box. And I have some soil here. I'm going to put inside the box. And then I'm going to put some seeds in there. And you can use sprouting seeds, which I really like, a combination of chia seeds, alfalfa seeds, anything else you think would be nice. You can use wheatgrass, you can use grass seeds. You can do a combination of things and just sprinkle them on top and put them in a warm, dry place on your table maybe, or windowsill. Be sure to mist it with a mister and watch it grow. Now the other part of this is when I was preparing my painting paper, I had to make it square, I had to cut off these edges. So I have this edge here, and I'm going to cut the ends off so they're rounded. And if you have those scissors, I forget what they're called, the ones that cut fancy edges, you can use that to make fancy edges. And this can serve as a handle. And I don't have a hole punch here at home, so I'm just going to use these scissors to poke a hole on either side. I recommend poking a hole on the thinner side. These sides are very thick with lots of paper, so poke a hole here. And then poke a hole in your handle, like that. And you can either use brads, which I also don't have here at home, they're at school, or you can use ribbons to push through those holes. And make, I think I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see. Okay, that helps. Here we go. Push that there. You can use yarn. And then that off. So you can use twine. Also, this pattern for the box can really be used with any kind of paper. They can be tiny little boxes or large boxes, but this is very nice because you can use a milk carton to plant some seeds in. I like to snip the edges. And you have that very sweet little handle there. And you have a little spring basket. Okay. Send me pictures of your wonderful creations soon. Bye.